Don't be fooled because the Reebok Engine LT is more than just a basketball shoe. Of course, it's good for basketball. The shoe has superb grip, the cushioning has good impact protection while having great court feel despite being low to the ground. The fit is one-to-one and the shoe feels really comfortable straight out of the box. Overall, perfect for the daily grind, but here's the thing. It can also be an all-around shoe, and I'm not even talking about the different positions in basketball. You see, I have been writing sneaker stories and posting shoe reviews for more than 10 years, and there are times when you have two shoes that look similar in many ways but actually play different. There's a reason for this, which is that certain shoes meet certain needs. And this is where this performance review for the Reebok Engine LT comes in. That's because you're probably wondering if it is on the same level as the Reebok Engine A. What I can say is that the Engine LT operates on a different level, not higher, not lower, just different. And for this, I'll go through the performance features. So let's have a quick conversation. The traction is the best performance feature of the shoe. You see, a couple of times I decided to wear the shoe from my house on the way to the basketball court. I had to walk on concrete out in the open, so you can just imagine how dusty the outsole was by the time I got there. But to my surprise, the grip was still really good even with some dust on the rubber outsole. I didn't even had to wipe the outsole with my hands like I would with my other basketball shoes. So you can just imagine how good the grip is on clean courts. It bites the floor hard and it squeaks a lot if that's what you're after. And that's not all, because the rubber treads are durable, which means the Engine LT can be an option for playing on outdoor courts and practically almost any floor type. I don't expect the treads to burn out fast because they can take a beating, perfect for that daily grind. And that excellent and durable traction comes with good court feel, which ultimately means your feet will be firmly planted on the ground. Add to that the smooth heel-to-toe transition and you get a shoe that moves with you and doesn't get in the way of action, which brings us to the cushioning. I remember that someone asked before how the cushioning compares to the Reebok Engine A. They're basically different. The Engine A feels springy while the Engine LT feels on the mushy side. And to me, the Engine LT keeps you closer to the ground and feels more stable, which is perfect if you prefer a lightweight guard type shoe that dampens heel strikes during sprints. Someone also asked previously if the shoe has a shank. There's no shank, but honestly I don't think it even needs one, just like how basketball shoes used to be. The midsole combined with the solid rubber outsole are firm enough to provide some resistance against unnecessary twisting and overextension. What I think the shoe needs though is a bit more structural rigidity, which brings me to the upper material. That's because the Engine LT uses a straightforward setup. Soft mesh is used, reinforced by soft synthetic leather. If you like sneakers layered with plastic reinforcements that go by fancy names, or if you're the back to the basket type of guy who do power moves and post-ups and makes a living under the basket, the Engine LT may not be what you want. And then there's that thing about the aesthetics of the shoe. You might be one of the folks who say that the Reebok Engine LT looks like a dad shoe, and you know what, I get it. But that got me thinking if that really is a bad thing, because with the way the shoe is built, the fit and comfort are spot on. Each time I lace up the shoe, it feels like a sock. It fits perfect as it is true to size, and I could wear the shoe all day, which I already did several times without feeling any discomfort. Now, if it's the white and black colorway that makes the shoe look like a dad shoe, maybe the other colorways can make you think twice. I mean, you tell me, because there's an all business looking black and gray pair, a fierce looking energy red colorway, and a classic looking luxe gray colorway. I'm not sure if there will be more colorways, but the luxe gray and energy red colorways look good in my opinion. But regardless of the looks, the shoe goes beyond basketball, I think. To me, it's an option for different types of training trainings, even running, weightlifting, or even just for daily wear. I mean, especially for daily work or for office setting, doing your groceries, basically everyday tasks. But for basketball, there's no question. You can hoop in the Reebok Engine LT. This performance review is certainly not the end. I'll continue to play in the Reebok Engine LT and update you if anything comes up. I'll probably need to focus on the shoe's support and overall durability because those two things can drastically change over the course of a month or two. But other than that, the shoe is especially good for guards. You have great traction, sufficient impact protection, great fit, and it's very comfortable. Only thing I would have wanted was a little more upper support, but I want to hear what you have to say. So let me know what you think. Hey man, thanks for watching. You can support me and my cats by joining my channel membership. Thanks, and I hope to see you on the next one.